Most people never stop to question the world they live in. They wake up, check their phone, run through the motions, and fall asleep, all while believing that what they see is all there is. But what if that's not true? What if your reality, everything you call truth, is just a fragment filtered through your own mind? That's what two of the greatest minds in history tried to answer, Plato, Kant. One said the world we see is just a shadow. The other said we can never see the real world at all. And if either of them is right, you've been living a lie. This isn't just philosophy. This is about how you think, how you live, and what you're truly capable of. Because when you start to think like Plato or like Kant, you stop being a prisoner of the ordinary. You become something else, a seeker, a builder, a philosopher of your own life. Let's begin. Plato believed that most people live in chains, not physical ones, but mental. They're trapped in a cave staring at shadows on the wall. They think those shadows are reality, but they're just reflections, echoes. Only when you turn around, when you question, when you seek, do you walk out of that cave and see the truth. And the truth isn't just better, it's beautiful, it's unchanging, it's eternal. Plato called it the world of forms, a realm of perfect ideals, a perfect circle, a perfect tree, a perfect act of justice. You never see them directly, but deep inside, you know they're real. That's why when you see injustice, something in you stirs. When you hear a beautiful melody, something in you lights up. Plato believed that every soul, including yours, already knows the truth. It's not something you learn, it's something you remember. It's already inside you, but there's a catch. To remember that truth, you have to rise above the noise. You have to fight distraction, temptation, comfort, because truth doesn't shout. It waits in silence. It rewards only the disciplined, the focused, the brave. Plato believed that the highest purpose in life is not wealth, fame, or pleasure, but to align your soul with truth itself. That means cultivating wisdom, mastering the self, and living with virtue, even when the world doesn't. To Plato, the person who lives by truth is the rarest kind of person, not a follower of opinion, but a lover of wisdom, a true philosopher. Plato told us that reality hides behind appearances, but Immanuel Kant took it one step further. He didn't say you were just looking at shadows on a wall. He said the wall is inside your own mind, and you'll never break through it. Now, that may sound discouraging, but listen closely. Kant wasn't trying to disempower you. He was trying to show you something radical, that the greatest obstacle and the greatest tool you have is your own mind. Here's what Kant believed. You don't just look at the world. You don't passively observe reality like a camera. You shape it. Your brain isn't just recording what's out there. It's actively organizing it, structuring it. Every moment of your life is being filtered through built-in mental frameworks. Time, space, cause, effect. You never experience the world as it is. You experience it as you are. There's a word for this in Kant's philosophy, the thing in itself, the true reality that exists beyond your perception, but you'll never touch it, never see it, never fully know it, because your knowledge is always shaped by your mind. You see a tree, but you don't see the real tree. You see the version your brain creates based on your senses, experience, and inner structure. To some, this sounds like a prison, but to the right mind, this is a wake-up call, because it means if your mind shapes your world, then the better you understand your mind, the better you can master your world. Kant's message wasn't that truth is impossible, it's that truth must be earned. You have to study yourself, study your biases, your assumptions. Otherwise, you'll live in a reality that isn't real. And worst of all, you'll never know it. This is the war Kant was fighting, not against other people, but against illusion, against complacency, against the lie that your perception is the whole story. He challenged us to become more than just thinkers, to become builders of inner clarity, to live with moral strength, not just intellectual strength. And you are here listening to this, which means something inside you is ready to question deeper, to live with more clarity, to become someone who doesn't just exist, but thinks, decides, leads. Don't let this video be just another interesting idea. Let it be a moment, because if these men across centuries could dedicate their lives to unlocking the human mind, then so can you. You don't need to have all the answers, but you do need to start asking better questions. That's how it begins. Plato saw it. Kant searched for it. Now it's your turn.